Well, thank you for having me here. We are a new program. We started in June. And did all of you receive this in the mail? Do you remember receiving it? You may have glanced at it and set it aside. But this is a program that we had piloted a program a year ago. And what we've realized is that not everyone, all of you, or the Eastern Star want to come to Masonic Pathways in Elma to live. So what we're trying to do is assist you to live in your own home for as long as you're safely possible. The first thing that we have is no matter where you live, like I said, we will help you navigate the system. In here, we have a magnet. It has our 1-800 number on it, and I will pass these out. But it's just a magnet. You may not need us now, but when you do, you can put this magnet on your fridge and call us when you need us. This is the map that we have touched Masons throughout the United States. Like I said, they may not live in the area, but we have spoke with someone within 25 different states. Lot of calls from Florida, a lot of calls from Arizona, which again, where Keith and Teresa are going to do those reunions, there's a high volume of Michigan Masons in those areas. But what we're really seeing now are the kids calling. Kids have come home for Christmas. They've realized mom and dad aren't doing that great. Starting to realize they're aging. So we're really starting to talk throughout the whole United States. There's two of us in our department, myself, who I answer the call center. The call center is available to all of you Michigan Masons, your wives, your widows, your mothers, and all the Eastern Star. So we're talking over 100,000 people that we're reaching out to that are eligible. We've also opened it up to Gratiot County in our surrounding counties around the home. Because we have a rehab program, we're trying to assist people in our area as well. And then ultimately to see if we can get them in the home long term. The consultations are free. If you were to call over the phone, those calls are free. We are giving information anywhere from referring home care companies to financial assistance. There's all types of needs. It doesn't have to just be related to pathways or health related. It's financial. It's finding social workers, finding a place for your pets if you want to go on vacation in Florida. It's all different requests, but those calls are free, so you can call the 800 number anytime. The referrals, we use a referral database. It's much like 211. If you're familiar with 211, you can call for assistance and dial 211 anywhere in the United States. It's like 911, but 211 is a referral database that helps people in need. They do a lot with homeless, a lot with utility bills. Right now, utilities are big. But we use their database. We are certified through AIRS, which is the Information and Referral Specialist. So we have gotten certified. So we have access to over 35,000 referral sources. Once we make that referral to that specific place in your area, then we will make sure that those connections that you've been contacted, you've connected with them, and then we'll follow up to make sure that the information that we gave you was correct, that it was helpful. If not, we'll continue to try to help you find those resources. This is our average call time. Unlike 211, when you call 211, they try to get you on and off the phone, give you the information, and you're off the phone. Our feeling is we are trying to build a relationship with you. You already trust in the Masonic fraternity. This is just another program that's there to help you. Our initial call is about 31 to 35 minutes, and that's just gathering the information. We hang up, and our information and referral process gathering is about another hour and 15 minutes. Once we call you back, we're on the phone about another 30 to 35 minutes with you. So it's very high touch. You know, with the age of computers, it's helping, but there's still quite a group that are not using the computer. So we do a lot of mailings, do a lot of information over the phone. So it's very, very, very time consuming, but you know, we love speaking with everyone and getting their story and you know, hearing the different, not problems, but different, you know, different needs of people throughout the United States. The call center activity, we started in June, and through January 31st, we have had over 1,700 calls. Now, some of those are call-outs and call-ins. Some are, you know, for information and referrals. Some of those are information on the home, but we have at least talked to over 1,700 Masons, wives, widows, Eastern Star, and children. So it's a very needed service. I think word of mouth, you know, once it gets out there, presentations like these definitely help. Like I said, you may not need us now, but you may remember maybe there's something that the home can do for us, and you'll give us a call. So it's really education, getting the information out, just so you know that it's even a benefit for you. You know, we're fortunate enough to have this provided for us by the foundation. So it's a benefit for you. Make sure you use it if you need us. Just going back real quick, one of the main thing that we're getting calls for are for in-home services, companions. People, maybe one of the spouses has dementia and the other spouse is the main caregiver. They need people to come into the home so they can go grocery shopping, or someone to do some cleaning. So that is really our main need that we hear of. Financial assistance, again, always in the winter. You know, there's a lot of people struggling with heat, so a lot of financial questions. Prescription savings card, there's also a prescription savings card in here. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Masonic Pathways, you know, still daily calls inquiring about pathways. Right now, our village estates are full. The nursing unit is full, and we have about 16 rooms available on the assisted living side. And I think what we're seeing is people are coming in later. So, you know, they're not coming in their 70s like they used to when Teresa started at admissions. You know, the average age coming in was about 78. Over the last couple of years, I think we've noticed it's been about 87 now. So people are living longer, they're healthier, and they're resisting that change more and more. I know with the baby boomers coming in, it's, you know, it's even going to get worse. So if you're thinking,
100-year-old.
Yeah, Teresa brought in a 100-year-old last year, and she didn't think she needed to come in. So, and we transferred her sister, who was 96 or 97, who was living in an assisted living facility in Florida, and they wanted to be together. So Teresa arranged for that transfer for her to come up to the home. So it is. They're living longer. They're staying in their home longer. But care management. Care management is our other piece of the Live Better at Home program. And what care management is, this is our only fee-based program. And what we do is we have a care manager that will come out into the home, do a complete assessment from financial, social, physical, medical, and determine what your needs really are. What we're finding, we have a lot of people, a lot of Masons who either have never married, they have no family in the area, they really have no one to help them coordinate their services. They don't even know where to start. So we have a care manager that will go in, she'll do an assessment, and the comprehensive assessment includes the following. They're looking for personal information, insurance information. There's a lot of veterans benefits that people are not aware of. A lot of veterans aid and attendance benefits that are helpful to help you stay in your home. And we'll go in and we'll help you fill out all of those papers. Medicaid applications, division of assets. We will try and find all those resources for you if need be. But she'll go in, she'll do a complete assessment, and then she'll create a care plan. And what the plan does is it will tell you who's responsible for what, kind of a time frame of when things need to be done, and then she'll coordinate all of those services, whether they need, medical appointments or it just depends on what it is. But she will be the coordinator. A lot of families, a lot of people have families living out of state. She'll kind of be the gatekeeper of all of that and keep all those people informed. So that fee is $250, and that is a one-time fee, and that includes the entire care plan. The care plan, again, it targets the customer, who's responsible, the customer, the caregiver, and then we also have preferred providers that we have contracted with throughout the state of Michigan that we have done background checks on to make sure they're reputable companies that we are referring clients to. Okay, we want to make sure that they maintain the same high standards that Masonic Pathways requires. Once the care management team has gone in and the plan is in place, then she will begin to implement the plan. She will determine, again, who's responsible and make sure that that is followed through. If there's issues with the preferred providers, she will be that contact between you, the customer, and the provider to maintain that relationship. Her care management services also include family meetings. She's been involved in a lot of family meetings. There are times when the family can't agree. If any of you come from big families, you know that you and your sister and your brother don't always agree. She can be that person to be the mediator. Relocation, we have had out of probably a dozen care management cases that we've had since June. 4 of those people we've actually relocated into Masonic Pathways. Now that's typically not our intent. Our intent is to keep you in your home as long as possible because that's really what your wish is. But things have worked out where they've decided that maybe it's time, and we've actually relocated 4 to Pathways. Medical and hospital advocate, we have a resident here in the Grand Rapids, or a case in the Grand Rapids area that she has been meeting with and taking him to Mary Free Bed. So that's been great to, kind of help him through that process and the family. Caregiver consultation, again, just helping the caregiver, finding them resources and their some support groups. Caregiving is very, very difficult if you're in that situation. They need support as well. Again, the family liaison, the eyes and ears for the family when they can't be here. Again, with Pathways, we deal with a lot of family members that are out of the state, so we become their advocate. And then arrangement of community resources. We still look for resources. As Pathways, we're always the pair of last resort with any of our resources, so we, again, will continue to try to find resources in your own community. We use a lot of the Commission on Aging and the Region Area Agency on Aging. They're great resources. The website, we have a lot of tools on our website. We have a link on Masonic Pathways website. There's a Live Better at Home. It'll direct you to a Live Better at Home website. Needy Meds is the first one. That is who our prescription savings card is through. We sent this to everyone. We realize there is a need in the state of Michigan. There are a lot of people underinsured or uninsured. This is a prescription savings card that anyone can use, you, your family. It's just a discount card. It's not going to work in coordination with any insurance product. It's not going to pay your co-pays. But if you are underinsured or uninsured, I would encourage you to use this. You can use it at any pharmacy. All the main pharmacies are included. This is the actual savings of our prescription savings card. We're up to right now $27.25 per prescription savings. So it's been used 46 times in November for savings of $32 a script. So it's very, very beneficial. The other key thing with this is that it is eligible to be used for pet medications. If you have a pet, most pet medications are human drugs. If the vet writes the pet prescription on a script pad, you can take it to your local pharmacy and get it filled. So a lot of discount cards now coming out for your pets. 5 Wishes. 5 Wishes is another program on our website. It's a program that you can have your advanced directives done, your living will. It's all a tool right on the website, so if anyone's interested in that. E-Care Diary, another tool on our website, it's basically a communication type system where it allows family members to communicate for mom and dad, maybe through the web, putting medications on there, putting appointments on there, so family members can all log in and see what's going on. Preferred providers, again, these are the preferred providers that we have contracted with. Most of them are home care agencies, homemakers, durable medical equipment, geriatric care managers, pet care. We have a veterinarian in the Alma area that will do home pet visits for the elderly, so that's nice. Financial planners, and then certified aging in place or CAP specialist. This is our current preferred provider list. So not that we don't use others. There's some locations up north and in the UP, if there's not someone on our preferred provider list, then we will do research and refer them to someone. But this is more the mid-Michigan area and south. That's kind of it in a nutshell. Well, I appreciate you coming. Thank you for letting me come. And I also have Pathways brochures too, if you want some Pathways brochures. So, all right. Thank you.